Hey guys, uh, I wanted to talk real quick about the life and unfortunate tragic loss of Senator John McCain. Spoken from the perspective of a former conservative, yeah. So I don't need to agree with the policies and the agenda of John McCain to appreciate the genuine discourse and class that he carried throughout his service to his country and throughout his service in the Senate. And I wanted to explain how a staunch progressive liberal could find love and appreciation in a person, a human like John McCain. A little background: I left the Republican Party mainly because of decisions of men like John McCain. While the charm of how he carried himself was, certainly a refreshing break from the tough guy Republicans I grew up around, there wasn't anything in his message that attracted me to it any longer, and so I kind of abandoned that ship. But after boarding the Democratic Socialists of America bandwagon, I knew I found home. The Republican Party was going further and further to the right each and every day, while my personal internal interests were heading to the left. My roots were in conservatism, though. I worked for the Ron Paul campaign. I grew up around politics, conservative politics. My dad was a conservative mayor. I was always around that. And I knew that any time in the growing chaos of, the Tea Party and the crazy alt-right, I knew that anytime I wanted to see what was going on behind the closed doors of that party, I knew I could find truth and honesty in McCain. He and so few like him are the kinds of foes, enemies, that one could only wish to meet in a battle. Rather than slur insults and dodge your facts, people like John McCain are going to greet you with eloquence and respect your position with decent and respectful response. The art form of talking to one another has been lost in conservatism with the fading of his lamp, and I don't think it's coming back. There really is no more wind left to push the flapping sails of the rusty old ship that has become the Republican Party. And so we are going to watch that boat sail, or drift rather, into the mist, hopefully where it won't come back from. With all that said, though, I hope that we, as young progressive socialists, as democratic socialists, as liberals, as young Americans, and as young humans, can breathe new wind into the air, taking inspiration from the heart and soul the heart and soul that Senator John McCain left us. Uh, you know, we're not going to agree on all things, but in all things we can find ways to agree. He showed us how. Now let's live it.